How you doing, family? It's Eddie Simon, doing my best to live every single day of my life without regrets. You understand this probably just as well as I do. There's two things in this life that we cannot have control over. That's when we come and when we go. But this one thing we've been given the opportunity to have control over, and that is what we do while we're here, the impact we make while we're here. Look, I'm sure you guys have heard just like I've heard, and my family was devastated when we heard that the late Kobe Bryant has passed away. The icon, the legend, the superstar of the LA Lakers is no longer with us, as well as his daughter. So I just wanted to do this video to honor his life, to commemorate all the great things he's done. If you haven't already, please take a moment of silence, lift up a prayer, lend your thoughts to the Bryant family, for truly this is a challenging time. There is a quote I love that says, celebrate with those who are celebrating, but grieve and mourn with those who are grieving and mourning. So this is truly a time, whether you're a sports fan or not, to truly grieve with this family for this tragic loss. What an opportunity to give honor to this man's life by sharing a few points that came to me. So there's 3 points I want to share with you. The first point is live in your purpose today. Kobe Bryant did a documentary, kind of a short film called Dear Basketball. And in that film, in that poem, he says something very important. I encourage you, go listen to it. It's on YouTube. He said, since I was 6 years old, I gave my life, I gave my heart to the game of basketball. Here is somebody from a very young age who committed his life, every single day of his life, to live in his purpose. I mean, wow. When we think of that concept, really take time to think about this. Really stop and think. When you think about something, whether it's, cooking for people, singing for somebody, coaching professionally, when you think about that thing, does it bring joy to your heart? Does it just bring such excitement, cause your vitals to go up and your heart to start beating faster? That might be a really good indicator that that's that purpose for you. Or another way to look at it, what is that thing when you see other people doing it? Immediately you think, wow, I can do this. I would love to do this. What do I have to do to get to that level? That's probably a good indicator. That might be your purpose. Take some time to journal and write this out. Get a journal if you don't have one. I encourage everyone to get a journal. It's a great place to collect your thoughts. I heard a great person say one time, people forget, but paper doesn't. Second point, love your family today. Oh, wow. It's truly a tragic situation, as I mentioned before, that Kobe Bryant and his daughter, they were both in that crash. What was he saying to her in that moment before it happened? Or what was his last words to his family when they left? All this makes me think of is love my family today. Cherish my wife, my children, my parents, my in-laws, my cousins, whoever's your family. Love them today, because it might just be the last time you see them. Think about the next time you have a disagreement with your loved ones. Manage that disagreement the way you would manage it as if you knew it was the last time you would see them. Manage that disagreement as if, hey, after this argument we have or this disagreement, I'll never see you again, so maybe this is how I should talk to you. I promise you, you would lower your voice. You wouldn't be so quick to scream at that teenage child when they do something to you. It might actually cause you to think about when you was a child and how feisty you were. It may even encourage you to, instead of raising your voice and shouting in anger, you may raise your voice in encouragement and in a prayer, because you understand that, hey, this person doesn't mean harm. They just need to learn or mature a little bit. The point is, when we begin to look at our loved ones in the light of, wow, this just may be the last time I see you, how would we react to them? So again, I encourage you, please love your family today. Forgive quickly. Reconcile quickly. Say, I love you every day. Give a hug every day. What is that thing that you've been holding back to do for that loved one? Guess what? Do it, because you just might not see them tomorrow. Point 3, live every day as if it's your last. Oh, I know you probably heard other people say this. I've said this in my other videos, but it's so important, family. Live every day like it's your last. Let's look at it this way. If you knew today was the last day you would be here, what would you do? Let's really think about it. Just take a few seconds. Who would you call if this was the last day you had on earth? Guess what? Call them. What would you write if this was the last time you would be here to write something? Write it now. What would you record? What invention would you send into the patent department? Do it now. What conversations would you finally start? If you knew this was the last time you could start that conversation, guess what? Don't wait. Start the conversation now. You know what? I have a better one for you. What conversations would you avoid because it's such a waste of time and it brings you down? Guess what? Avoid it now. Shut it down. Get rid of the friends and the negativity out of your life. Because imagine today is the last time you have to be here. What would you truly invest your last 24 hours in? Well, here's the secret. Don't wait for that moment. Do it now, because we truly don't know when that moment is. Remember, two things we can't control: when we come and when we go. But this one thing we do have control over is what we do while we're here. So imagine this is your last 24 hours. What would you do? Just walk with me for a few seconds and begin to think. My last 24 hours to be subjected to time. And after that, I'm in eternity. Now you're probably asking, what does that mean, Eddie? I'm in eternity. Just think about it. We think, oh, I have tomorrow to do this. That's the concept of time. I have next week to do this. Oh, I have about 3 hours to take care of this thing. Yeah, we're conformed to time. But imagine that this is the last 24 hours you have. And after that, there's no more time. It's only eternity, which means who you are at that moment, what you've done at that moment will forever be and never can change again. So open your eyes with me and look into eternity. This is my last 24 hours. And after this, it's eternity. What is will always be. I promise you, if you go there with me, everything changes. Your perspective changes. And you begin to get captivated by something called appreciation. And appreciation has another word that comes with it called maximizing. If you truly think with an eternal perspective, in light of this could be my last day here, I promise you, you'll appreciate every single moment. And after you appreciate it, you'll then maximize it. So I'm asking you again, what would you do if this was the last day you had? As for Kobe Bryant, he spent his last day with his family, doing what he always loved to do. Love on his family and go to a basketball game. I think that's powerful. Are you committing your life, every single day of your life, to your purpose, to your family, to make a difference, to be impactful? If not, guess what? If you're watching this video, it's not too late. Every single day we have an opportunity to wake up is another opportunity to be an impact and live in our purpose. So once again, if you haven't already, lift up a prayer for the Bryant family. Give honor in any small way that you can. Maybe just wear his jersey for a day. Whatever you find in your heart to do to just give honor to a great person who we've lost. Again, this is Eddie Simon, and I encourage you to do like I'm trying to do every day. Live my life without regrets, because there's two things I don't have control over. I'm here and I'm leaving. But this one thing we do have control over. It's what we do while we're here and the impact we make while we're here. Guys, if you enjoy this channel, I truly appreciate it. It means a lot to me. Subscribe to the channel for weekly videos. And if you have any comments, please leave them. I would love to hear what you have to say, and we can just continue to grow and press forward together. Thank you so much.